A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulls offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The play action fake. And they can't make the play on third down. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense,
There he goes! And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Hold. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. Tulane right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Leaves it with the back. He's in open space downfield. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the Bulls look to do some damage in the red zone. Just keep slinging it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. A collision between ranked...
Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. Throwing right. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Heel off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Tulane right back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Looking to throw on third. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Francis. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Makes the grab, it's Randall. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Francis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to pass, it's Cook. Dumps it to the back. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Good right down the boulevard. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Out of the end zone. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Tulane right back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires on the move. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. That is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 65 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Randall. Spins away from 1. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
One of the things things I love about this wide receiver. It's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
The play action fake. Lets it fly. Touchdown, South Florida. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arizona is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Tucson for some time. They're up by 16 over UNLV. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tulane right back to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Tulane comes to the line needing less than a yard on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Going to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Francis. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Gets away from one. He's got space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Looking downfield, it's Cook. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Here's the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Tulane right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. This time on target. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, still going. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Wants to go up top on first down. Works the middle of the field. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Wants to keep it in the air. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And that is no good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on! He's now up to 83 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Caught in the backfield, it's Francis. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. To the air, it's Cook. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way.
Now, I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Fighting off the defender. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Gives it on the option. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Tulane right back to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fakes the grab. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Power football with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Tulane! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UCLA is just getting blown right out of the Rose Bowl today. And while scorned Pac-12 fans might have no problem with that, this will not sit well with that fan base. They're trailing by 28 to North Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's random. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll send the back in motion. Oh, better look out! Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Cook. Makes the catch. It's Randall. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. No good. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
South Florida, 20, Tulane, 14.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Hands it off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tulane right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold offense.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Offense in an empty set. Quarterback keeper. Got enough for the 1st down.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. To throw, it's Cook. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking to pass. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Not the day they had hoped. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. Man, he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. Tulane right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working that left side now. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Throws to the wideout. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the give to the back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. To the air on 2nd down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it behind the line. It's Freeman. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Snags it quickly on the left. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to throw, it's Cook. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown Bulls. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over UNLV. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Immediately fires to the middle. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
The Green Wave trying to move the chains on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him 109 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll give it to him again. Nice move there. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. Goes to the option. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown Bulls. And the route is on.
Second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Makes the grab. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Tulane right back to the line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Using the quick game. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Got room on the return. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.